earlier this week I was asked how on my website, on my services page, how I was able to create this accordion-like effect in WiX when WiX currently does not offer an accordion-like option, a dedicated accordion-like option through their editor. And the answer is using WiX's FAQ app. So kind of jumping right into the editor. So here we start with a blank template. We have our home screen. So what we want to do is go to More, scroll all the way down, and hit that WiX FAQ button. So this is going to add the initial basic FAQ setting right into your website, but it doesn't put it in your home page. It actually creates an entirely different FAQ web page within your site. So we'll just simply rename it to services. You can feel free to rename it to whatever you want it to, but this is what it will be viewed as from now on in your navigation bar. So from here, you now have your web page with your accordion that you want it on. You must note that if you want to put an accordion feature on your web page, you need to create the page FAQ initially. You cannot create the page and then input the WiX's FAQ into it. You cannot copy paste or cut and paste this WiX FAQ into another page. You need to initially go about the way that I'm doing it and create the WiX FAQ first, and then do your design features on this page afterwards. So knowing that, we're going to jump right into editing WiX's FAQ to a more stylish quote-unquote services accordion as I have it on my page. So we're just going to right click, hit settings, and right off the bat you can see there are 4 design features that you can have your layout look like. So we're just going to keep it on the initial basic one, the classic, and then we're going to jump straight to the settings tab. You can see they got a couple check marks to hide and show both the title and the magnifying glass. So we're just going to click those off for right now, but we're going to leave the social icons checked, and you'll see those pop up here shortly when we start messing with the settings and previewing it. But we'll jump into the design tab, and this is where you change the colors, the font, and so forth within the FAQ itself. So what we're going to do, we'll just try to make it relatively look like the one that's on my site. We'll just give it a simple red color. The question, we'll give it a red color, and we'll give we'll keep the answer black. So we're just going to leave it like that. So let's now go into editing our question and also our answers, quote-unquote, of the FAQ. So we're going to go to the Manage Questions button, click that, and this is where you do all your editing. So with WiX's FAQ, you don't have to upgrade to utilize it. You get 7 free questions, sections of the accordion or FAQ before you need to upgrade if you have more options that you want to instill on this specific web page. But we're just going to say we have less than 7. We're just going to stick to the 4, but we're really only going to edit 1 for this exercise. So click on the question that we want to edit. We'll hit the pencil edit sign, and here we'll change the question to, we'll just go back to our business. We'll just call it business package for now. And then we'll go down here, and this is where you type the text that will show once you click on the accordion-like feature. So we're just going to type in a couple options. So we got now we have the text. So let's say we want to add an image like what I have on my page that links to my contact page. So in order to do that, first we want to know where we want to put it within the accordion drop down. Excuse me. So what you want to know is that wherever you place your cursor in the text, assuming you have multiple line text in your answer, is where the picture is going to end up. So if you want it high on your answer section, you want to have your cursor on the top row. If you want to put it all the way at the bottom, you want your cursor at the bottom on the last line. So let's say we want to put it as high up as possible on the answers. So we're going to click up on the row 1 and we're going to insert an image. So we're just going to pick one of my contact buttons that I created for my original website, hit apply, and as you can see, it places it right in the middle and it separates the text. So to fix that, we'll just click on the image itself, and on here you can see it's on the middle button. So that separates the text. But we want word wrap, so you can either word wrap it on the left side, but what we want to do is even it out, so we're going to put it on the right side. So we're going to keep it on the right one, and we're going to want to link it to another page. And since home is our only other page, we're just going to link it to our home page. And then you can also add alt text, so you can simply just put contact for pricing and hit enter. So before you hit this check mark to make it okay and then to preview it to make sure everything's all good, you want to get rid of this space. So this space is automatically going to be included when you insert your image. So in order to do that, you'll want to click in the space and simply just hit delete to hit save that. Sometimes I've noticed that if you go back, it'll keep the space there, but just hit delete, don't hit backspace, and it'll get rid of that little space. So we're going to go back and we're going to preview this really quick. So if we go to preview, hit on business package, boom, there we go. And again, here are your social media icons that we left checked, and that show up at the bottom of each of your answers. And we have our image that we inserted that is linked as a button to our home page. And we just clicked on the home page, so now we are looking at a blank web page. But let's just go back to services, and that is more or less how you create the accordion effect within WiX using WiX's FAQ app. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to contact me. I'm all ears. Thank you guys.